Good morning, guys. Get ready with me for school. Happy Wednesday. Okay, I love how this clip is just casually falling out. We're gonna re-put it back in. Okay, good enough. I forgot what I was talking to you guys about yesterday. We still don't know what, I think we're not gonna know who got the national anthem until possibly tomorrow, actually, because I think we might do like last call today, so we might not know until tomorrow. Again, I'll like recap a lot of great people auditioned, so and I don't really think there's a lot going on in school again. All the same stuff I told you guys previous in other Get Ready With Me, so I'm just not gonna tell you about that again. Oh, hold on, sorry, that part of the song gets me every time. I feel like I'm in a Drake Bell sandwich right now. I realized that I should give context to that. So when I was doing my skincare, you guys, 2 songs by Drake Bell played, and then another song that's not by Drake Bell played just right now. That was the one that was playing right before this one. And now Fuego Lento by Drake Bell is playing. So I'm in a Drake Bell sandwich. There's also an acoustic version of this song. At least I think it's acoustic. It's so good. So I'm gonna just talk about something random, I guess. So yesterday I actually started watching. There we go. That's the verb I'm trying to say. I watched Josh Is Done for the first time, and I see what people are talking about, where like it doesn't feel like a real episode of Drake and Josh. Like it's really dark, actually. I don't know what about it. Like, because I know obviously there was an attempt at comedy, but even the comedy doesn't feel comedic. Like, it doesn't even feel like it hit the same way. So I know what people were talking about. They're like, some people don't like it because, it's like an escapism thing. But, like, was this Josh's first, like, serious acting role? Like, for the both of them. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it both kind of gave, like, serious acting role. You know what I mean? Because Josh had, like, his serious acting bit where he's like, I'm done with you. But then Drake had his serious acting part of the, like, I need you way more than you need me, and this whole thing, and it was, like, really dramatic for the both of them. And really dramatic for Nickelodeon. So, I don't know what was up with that. So yeah, even the, like, comedic parts didn't hit the same. Like, little things, especially, like, the stuff with, like, Drake. I don't know what it was supposed to, like, how it was supposed to hit, but it just didn't, where he's like, Josh, like, where, like, he was getting dragged away by the police because he was going into the theater without paying, and then the police were dragging him out. It was just, that was like, that would have been funny if it didn't have the context of what it did. I'm pretty sure a ton of people now also are looking back at what Josh Is Done with, like, the same context. Well, before, I think it was, like, 2017. Now it's, like, I think a lot different, too, what people are, like, looking at Josh Is Done with. Like, the kind of lens. Obviously, a lot of people are just watching Josh Is Done for fun. But some people are, like, looking at it with a more critical lens now. Like, I looked at it kind of with a critical lens. But I do that a lot with shows anyway. I've been looking at Drake and Josh with a critical lens. That's why I said, I was, like, joking around the other day where I was like, there's no one who's actually going to go back to the Amanda Show for fun. But I could see a lot of people going back to the Amanda Show to, like, criticize it. Like, with a critical lens and with a very different lens than a child's lens. Because I think, like, many people, I don't think a lot of people, like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people don't go back to shows. Maybe people didn't go back to the shows with a critical lens and they just went for fun. But for me, I know that I went back to Drake and Josh for a bit of both. Like, I wanted to see it, but I also, like, for fun, but I also wanted to see it because I also wanted to, like, see how bad some of the stuff was. Because I know I heard of people saying it was bad, and then I wanted to know for myself. And there's some things that I'm really not okay with that hypersexualized version of Drake. Like, I'm really not okay with that. I don't. The making out with a new girl every episode, like, I absolutely despise that. But I mean, that was like, but I think the thing is like, that helped to, oh my god, I just poked my eye out. Helped to, like, sell whatever it was that Drake was trying to sell. I mean, it kind of reminds me of his song, like, Fool the World. Like, you know what I mean? Like how he was attempting to fool the world. So you make him this heartthrob, you make him this character that every girl wants. You know, you kind of, I don't know, I guess you create this, like, nuclear kind of family ideal situation that, you know, Drake just didn't have at that time. But that's, like, a weird thing to say, though. It was to be like, well, it kind of shows, like, what. But I think someone did say this before in, like, a Reddit post I was reading, where someone said that, like, Drake and Josh kind of represented, like, what Drake didn't have, in the sense where, like, it was like a loving family, like, two parents that were, like, together, like, a brother that was, like, I guess maybe, like, close to his age, because all of his brothers and siblings are older than him, if you don't already know that. Like, Drake Bell is the baby of his family, which I'm not gonna get into that, because that, brings up a lot of other stuff, so we're just not gonna talk about that. We're gonna move on from that, but, and then, like, getting the girls and stuff like that. I know there was more to it. It was, like, something like, you know, he gets the girls and, like, other stuff like that, like, getting the girls and, like, having, like, a band and all these different things. And it kind of represented, like, what, like, I don't know, like, the ideal life, I guess? I don't really know. But, I was going somewhere with this. Oh, yeah, okay, so I tried watching the Amanda Show the other day. It was, like, one day in summer. There's, like, a YouTube channel. I forgot what the channel's called, so I'm sorry, YouTube channel. But there's some YouTube channel that actually has, like, little parts of different episodes of the Amanda Show. Because of copyright reasons, I think they can't show the whole episode. But there's, like, a good chunk. So it was interesting. So I was, like, watching some of that over summer. And not for fun. Like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go watch the Amanda Show for fun. I was like, I want to see. Because I'm looking at this with a critical eye. And a lot of people had come back to that video, and they're like, watching this after Quiet on Set, like, hits different. And it's, like, not even just for Drake, but for Amanda. But I think a lot of people were, like, a combination of the two. Because I think what makes this nauseous, too, is the fact that he who shall not be named in this video, I'm not going to name him in this video, is in a bunch of sketches. And now I don't know if those are going to be in the ones that are in that video, but just knowing that he's even there makes me nauseous. So, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I guess I might go back to, like, Drake and Josh or something afterwards, is, do people talk at concerts? Like, when you go to a concert, are you hearing people talking? Because, like, that is a weird thing. And maybe that's, like, a concept I just don't know about because I went with my dad and not with, like, a friend. But we didn't talk at the concert. Like, I was watching some video clips from, like, some of Drake Bell's other concerts, because I get curious. I'm like, I realized that when he was at our concert, he was like, I don't know if he was still sick or, like, getting over being sick. So, he sounded a lot different. But, I mean, we weren't the other show. There was another show he did, like, the day before where he sounded bad. Like, he had no voice. Like, I don't know how he got through that thing, because he had, like, no voice. So I was wondering, like, if people were, like, talking, because no one was really talking during our show. But I'm watching these videos back, and I'm hearing this, like, not a quiet murmur. It's not a murmur. It's, like, an actual, like, a talking. Like, there's actual talking. It's not like a quiet murmur. It's like a little like a light chatter more. But the thing is, you don't go to a concert to chatter. You go to a concert to listen to the person you're like here. And it's not even like in between when he's like grabbing his guitar or like setting it down or like that. No, this is like in a song. And like the thing to me also is like if you're gonna talk during a song, talk during a song that's actually like upbeat. Don't talk during a song that's like him burying his soul out. Because, well, one of them was like Dandelion, which is like a new song that I don't know if it's coming out on the album or if it's just gonna be like a new song, like a single or something. Cause like I don't know what happens after Nonstop Flight. I actually don't know because like I don't think anything's gonna happen for a while after Nonstop Flight. But okay, that sounded weird. But like I don't think he's gonna have like another album or maybe he'll have a single. I don't know. So I don't know if this is gonna make it into the album or if it's like just a new song. But anyway, it's very much bare your soul kind of song. So I'm watching this video clip and all of a sudden I hear this light chatter in the background and I'm like, am I hearing talking? And then I think I watched another, or that might have been that when I was on Instagram. I don't know. I was watching it somewhere and they could hear like light chatter and I'm like, why are people talking? Like, you're not there to talk. And then I watched another clip yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yesterday, of him singing In the End, which if you know Drake Bell and you know his music, you know that that song is full on bare your soul. And again, I hear people talking. And I'm just out here like, why are you people talking? Like, who talks? Like, who goes to a concert to talk? You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna go to a concert, you go to a concert because you want to hear the music, not because you want to talk. So, you know what I mean? Like, you go to a concert because you want to listen to the music, not because you want to talk. And then even if it's like not a song that's like your favorite or something, don't talk. Especially like, if I'm being completely honest, like if they're gonna talk during a concert, I would rather them talk during like Found a Way or like a Periscope or something that's like actually upbeat. Or even I Know, something like that. But not a song where he's like burying his soul out to the world. Because it just feels very disrespectful. Like I know it's like different, it's a different context, but it often gives a lot of that same like feeling like back when you were a kid and like they tell you not to talk over someone because it's like disrespectful because it's showing you like showing them that you matter more than they do or something like, or their time matters more than yours. Or your time matters more than theirs. And I've never liked that, you know what I mean? And I don't remember talking at our concert. I don't think people talked at our concert. I don't know. My concert was like very interesting. Because the audience was a little dry. A little bit. But then it was like a tiny bit dry. But then it was also like, we had some people in the audience kept calling him baby, and that was making me uncomfortable. And I was like, what the heck is going on? It was an interesting concert. Oh, this is also Drake Bell's new song. It finally played. So, just listen to this while I do my makeup. Okay, anyway, give By the Ocean a listen. It's so good, guys. It gives escapism, so if you're into that kind of thing, like, listen to it. It's really good. It's just a dumb song. Like, but it's so good. Anyway, I mean, in I guess the defense of the people at our concert, I'm pretty sure everyone was, like, either drunk or buzzed. Probably. Which reminds me, I don't know how they were. If they weren't drunk or buzzed, then, I'm a little concerned. Because even I wasn't that crazy. And I was obviously sober because I am underage. So, I am obviously underage. So there was no way that I was drinking. Obviously. So I don't know how those people were getting home if they weren't if they were drunk, but if they weren't, that was kind of sad. Cause we were like in this like brewery thing, and so like it was a restaurant, but then had like a back room where concerts happened and stuff. So it was like an all, like anyone could go to the show, but you had to have like a wristband that showed if you were like underage or not. Because if you were underage, you couldn't like, obviously you couldn't drink, and they sell alcohol there. So, like, I think like the people would know like you can't serve alcohol to that person. Setting spray, first setting spray, second setting spray. Okay, so while that dries, like, I guess it would kind of explain a lot of the behavior, but also like if they weren't drunk or something, that's gonna be really interesting, because there were some very interesting people at that concert, but we were not talking. Like, there was no talking in the sense where they're like not people like the light chatter was not existent at my concert. So I don't know why. I thought at first, I was like, well, maybe that's the restaurant part of the venue or another part of the venue or something. But I actually have no idea. I think there might just been people talking. Okay, I'm gonna do my lashes and then I'm gonna come back. One lash done, one more to go. Lashes are done, time for lips. Okay, and this is the finished look. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Jesus loves you. I love you. Have a blessed day. And again, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.